Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy Pierre with Behind the Well. Um, oh my goddamn face. Man, when I tell y'all I've been ready to drop. I've been ready to drop since last year. I'm so ready to drop. Hopefully this next drop, and I'm very confident this next drop is finna go crazy. So y'all be ready, man. I just hope that this drop go the same as the 2021 drop. Cause in 2021, man, everything was busting. I swear to y'all, bro, in 2021, I was all the way locked in. And it felt like I was doing it for years. And it was only the beginning. I swear to y'all, like in the middle of 2020, I was getting ready. I was, putting together the master plan. But I tell y'all, I was not prepared for what was finna happen next. So, 2020, I had lost my job. It was a little decent little job, but you feel me? The person that I was working with wasn't so fond of me. 2021, y'all know what got busting around this time. Uh, COVID wasn't finna stop nothing. So around the beginning of 2021, I get a little call saying that, yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Pierre Keller, owner and founder of Wealth Clothing. At Wealth, we are embodying motivation and abundance. We are committed to not just providing our community with great clothing, but an experience that inspires. Our pieces are designed to offer the perfect mix of style, quality, and affordability while keeping you motivated to chase your success. Wear your ambition proudly. And if you feeling the vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Something about stemmies coming out. And I'm like, stemmies? What? What's a stemmy? So it end up coming out and I end up getting it right in my hand. So once I grabbed the stemmy, now mind you, I was already doing clothes, but I was doing it by myself. And I want y'all to look. I did a video about this. I want y'all to go look at that. But I did the clothes myself. I was doing it myself. So once I got that stemmy, started to, hear about manufacturers and things like that. So I was just looking. I was looking on these manufacturers' pages and I was like, I like this. I can make this for myself. Ooh, that goes something else. So I finally came down to it that I wanted to get coats made. So I go ahead and get the coats made. Couple months later, they start to bust. When I say the coats bust, like everybody wanted a coat. I even wanted a coat. So after that, once the coats got going, I started to get that taste. I started to, feel that this really can get busting. After that, after the coats, y'all know in the world, y'all know what happened next. Here go the PPPs. So it was a whole bunch of people scamming and going crazy, scamming, putting up things that they ain't want. And I'm like, I got a business, so I can do this legally. So let me go ahead grab my little money. I ain't get back that much, but this was finna go towards that reason. So at this point, I'm like, let me go crazy. Let me go get me some shirt. Let me get some of everything. So that's exactly what I did. So when I grabbed that, I just, went crazy. pop-up shop. My homie put me on to a pop-up shop. I do the pop-up shop. Here go everybody. All this was stemming to back when I told y'all that I did that first bulk order for my homie. So this is right after that. Here go the connections that I be telling y'all that y'all gonna see. Once I did that bulk order, and when I was like, I should be doing my own stuff. And I actually did it. The pop-up shops, man, I got to pop-up shop 1, pop-up shop 2. I think I only did 2 during this time. Yeah, it was only 2. It was only 2 during this time. It was crazy. It was crazy at the same time though. Fast forward to the summer of 2021. The summer bust. Summer bust went crazy. Everybody wants something. Everybody want, especially what I realized, especially in the beginning of your career, you gonna see those people. You gonna get it. It gets the more the longer you go, the lonelier it's gonna get. Cause in the beginning you got everybody supporting you. Everybody supporting you. You got this person supporting you, but the longer you go and they start to see that success that you getting, and they feel like, man, maybe I'm contributing too much. Maybe I'm the reason that this is happening. Maybe I'm the reason that he getting this success. So let me fall back a little bit. That's just, how I think people think, how I realize that some people think. Let me say it like that, some people. But like I was saying, the summertime, man, it went crazy, and especially on the 4th of July. The 4th of July 2021, man, it was that I felt like that was the wealth. Get wealth out there. And I'm not gonna take the credit from my cousins either. I'm this specific cousin that helped me. I'm gonna give credit where it's due. My cousin, he put me on. He was there to help me, and he was there to help me grow. On that day, it's like we went somewhere well, and it was like putting wealth out there. It wasn't really to where I wanted to, but where we go, we went to we went. It's the 4th, so mind you, everybody outside. We went to okay, we started at a barbecue, my auntie barbecue. Then we tried to go to Rainbow. We tried to pop out to Rainbow. We tried to pop out to Rainbow Beach, but you know how Rainbow Beach gonna be on the 4th. So we, did a little drive-through thing up there. So then, we go to cousin's crib. We just bopping out, feel me, trying to get some of this shit off. So mind you, I got a big ass bag. Now, this bag, I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. I tweaked. I'm gonna make a video about this too, if I didn't already make it. I grabbed hella shit, and I realized that I didn't even need all that shit. So it was basically me going crazy with the manufacturer. I just was buying stuff. So come across some stuff that I didn't like. So on the 4th, this was basically the stuff that I didn't like, that I wanted to, give. That was putting me out there, but I wanted to give, to my community also. This really was a giving thing. Mind you, this 4 years ago, and I was on some giving in the beginning. I wanted to give back. So the 4th really put me out. Let's say it put me on. Let's just say that. Some of that stuff that was taken from me last year, I still had some of that stuff. Let's just say that. But that's besides the fact, we got rid of. It's gone now. So, but I just grabbed I was just going crazy. I was a kid in the candy store just grabbing stuff. And once I saw it, that's when I was like, you feel me? I shouldn't have never grabbed this. I don't even like this. I one of my favorite things from 2021, it was the pop-up shops. My first pop-up shop, I loved that pop-up shop. It was like I got to, you know, be around people that's just like me. Now, mind you, before this, I wasn't really, communicating with people. I was just getting, everything ready for this. I didn't think I would have to, since I was started online, I'm thinking I could do everything online. I don't have to do. But once I got in that environment, it was like completely different because I'm coming into contact with all these people. They giving me money. People around me, my some of my family there, they giving me money. They helping me sell. So breaking out of that whole thing, that was kind of why I believe 2021 was my year, G. After, you feel me, that first pop-up shop, it came around to the second pop-up shop. Now, this pop-up shop wasn't as good, I would say. I still got a couple sales, but it felt, we was all bunched in this one place. You feel me? I can barely move. Season 1, like I told y'all, do not take a whole bunch of stuff with you when you go to these pop-up shops. And guess what my dumb ass did? Took a whole bunch of stuff with me on that second pop-up shop. And it's like I'm bunched in. I can't move. It's hot. I got people coming to support. That's family that want to be around me. People sitting, and I'm like, y'all can't sit right. It's hot. I can barely move. You feel me? But I still enjoyed it because being around them people, which is like-minded people, that's fun. That's, to me, you feel me, going out doing that type of stuff is fun to me. So being around these people is like encouraging. My first two pop-up shops was in 2021, and I really feel that that is what took me to the next step, them pop-up shops. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say 2021 was all good, because I'll be lying. One thing that I would say that's good though is the timing. Like, I believe this happened around this time for a reason. For example, COVID. The funds that I used to fund my business came from COVID happening. And all the PPP, all that, you feel me? That's what funded me in the beginning. So I believe the timing was great. It was made for me. That is why I would never get this up, because this happened. He made this happen. Y'all know who he is. He made this happen. I'll never give up what he put into my hand. And I'm forever grateful that he took something and completely turned it into something else. I have that platform of my clothes, and now I have the platform to talk to y'all. That is why I say never.
Or like I say Power, the series. That's one of the things that I watch. That I see how they shoot their shots, how the lighting and stuff is set up. I'll say movies like one of my favorite movies is Just Mercy. Um, Michael B. Jordan and I think Jamie Foxx. Yeah, I love that movie. How like they tell the story.
Never quit. Always be on your shit. You could be at your breakthrough tomorrow. Tomorrow can be your breakthrough. What I look like quitting, you feel me? When I could be getting thousands of views tomorrow. Somebody told me this before. If a crackhead can find a way to get crack every day, what's stopping you? Let me say that again. A crackhead can find a way to find crack every day, then what's stopping you from finding a way out of your current situation, out of something that you hate? Now, like I was saying, everything is not so good when it comes to. I went ballistic on the inventory that I bought. I was kind of, naive at this point. So, you feel me? When somebody put that money in your hand and you have something going on and you feel me? You see what it could be. And all I know is I went to the supplier and I just went crazy. And I'm like, this doing this right now. So I can make some extra do this. You feel me? And that was a complete accident. Once it get to a certain point, you will start seeing them sales going down. Not because of it's your stuff, not because of, you feel me, people see that you doing bad. Not nah. It's because I'ma use me for example. Once I started to, get them orders in, I started getting orders. I didn't realize that most of them orders was coming from family and friends. So y'all know in the beginning, that's what it's gonna be, family and friends supporting. But they either gonna get tired of supporting you or they gonna see that you getting too much support and they gonna fall back. What I could say though was that income was going crazy. The reason that I cherish this year so much is because it taught me many lessons on what I know today. And I I have applied those lessons to today and back when I had my stuff. I chose this year because it gave me a glimpse on what the business industry is like. And I could say that I'm ready. I've been ready. Yo, I want to thank y'all for watching. Saucing your brand up a little more than what it was. This your boy PL Witt, Behind the Wealth. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep giving out this sauce. I'll see y'all soon. Back.